my skin are in good direction with that. So I have some redness under my nose. I'm gonna just cover that up and the redness I have there, and just dab it in with my finger. It's gonna look crazy. It's gonna be orange all over, but it's part of the process. Okay, it's vital. So, anyways, at the wedding, we met the bride's cousin, and he lives in Aix-en-Provence, which is towards the south, maybe about 30 minutes or so away from the beach. And he invited us if we wanted to stay with him, if we wanted to see the south of France or whatever, we could stay by him. So my friend took him up on the offer, planned everything, and we crashed at his apartment for a weekend. It's like orange, it looks wild, but okay. So after I do that, I'm gonna go ahead and go in with my Rare Beauty foundation. This is the only foundation that I use and will use. I'm just in love with it. Okay, so basically we went there. Our first stop was Orange, and on the way we didn't go directly to Aix-en-Provence. We left around like 7 a.m. or something, and 7:30, and just make marks all over my face. And I'm just gonna go in with the brush first, and then after with the beauty blender to really blend everything. So it was raining when we left, and we were like, oh, it's gonna be fine when we reach the south, it's gonna be fine, you know. It's beautiful weather down there, so I had on my nice summer dress, my friend had on some shorts. We were ready for the summer weather. My camera got too hot, so I had to pause it. Okay, so basically, yeah, I had on my summer dress, she had on some shorts, and it would not stop raining. We were a bit disappointed, and so we went into this Roman amphitheater. You know what, I will go ahead and do my eyebrows now, actually. Do I need this? So I have my NYX pencil and NYX Control Freak eyebrow gel. So I'll use these two, then I'll conceal it. So yeah, luckily there was a museum that we can go inside of, so we basically sit in the museum for as long as possible, but it still didn't stop raining. So we walked around, we saw things in Orange, okay? And then we left and went to the lavender fields, and that was really funny because we were basically the only clients there, and it was at this guy's home. I had no idea that it was someone's personal, like, private business. And we were there, I think, for a good hour and a half, taking pictures and just whatever, until he came and I was like, okay guys, so I think it's time for you to go, pretty much, because he was closing and about to have his own party with his friends and stuff. But he was super nice. I'm still holding that my friend committed a crime because she brought a gift. Well, she brought something for herself and a gift, and when you buy something for yourself, you get a bunch of lavender, and he gave both me and her a bunch of lavender because we both brought something. But she also brought another friend of ours a gift, and she asked him like, hey, can I have another bunch, because it's like somebody else is buying it, it's a gift. And he just insisted on like, no, sorry, it's only for clients that are here physically. It's only for clients that are physically present, pretty much is what he was saying. And she kept like pushing it or something, not pushing it, but like asking him again. I was like, just let it go, because he's obviously not gonna give it, so just, yeah, he's not gonna give it. And so I thought that she was joking at first, but she asked me if I had a scissors in the car, and I don't have a scissors in my car. And had to like down him, you know, like I mean it was overall like I'm not gonna complain, it was like an okay time. I hate to be like a party pooper, but I was annoyed and that's okay. And so literally it took us maybe about a 30-minute walk to get back to the car because we didn't do that hike to the forest. We did like the normal hike, the normal path that everybody took, not even a hike, just like a normal walking path. And I'm like, wait a second, so you're telling me that we could have just taken a leisure 30-minute walk here, but you made us do an hour and a half walk, or maybe an hour walk to get to this point through the forest for you, because that's what you wanted to do, that's what you had in mind. And it seemed like he wasn't getting the fact that we were like over it. And in the car we were tired, I was sleeping, my friend was it's just kind of funny when I look back at it now. My friend was like tired, and you know, we were just like lacking energy, and he just wasn't like getting it. Like he just was like trying to put on music and like be happy, and we're like, just like chill out, bro. I can laugh at it now. I'm just gonna spray my beauty blender, and go in with a tad bit more foundation, just a little bit, in some spots. Okay. And then that night, yeah, we were so tired, so I basically just stayed in and cooked. And the next day, my friend and I left to explore a bit more Avignon and South before we went back home. Overall, it was an amazing trip. I loved it. Just a bit annoying at times. So anyways, that's that. You'll see some clips in the next video. I was thinking of doing like a neighborhood gossip video. Sorry for that. To bring it down. But I realize I don't really have much to talk about when it comes to neighborhood gossip because I live in a very chill place. Like, my boyfriend and I are the youngest people that live here, and there's no drama, there's nothing that I can think of for now. I will say that when we first moved in here about 5 years ago, because we moved here and moved, and then now we're moving back and we're selling this place, so hold on. Let me just dab with my beauty blender. So we live on the top floor. There's only 2 levels and 8 apartments in this apartment building. And there's a guy that lives under us. I think he's married. I don't know. Basically, it's him and his partner and their daughter. And his partner. No, that looks weird. Okay. The partner always seems so sweet, always smiling, you know, happy to say bonjour. And this guy always seemed like a grump, like a total grump. And I never used the word grump, but that's the only word that I can use to describe him. And okay, let me just spray it. One day I was walking into my apartment building with some high heels on, not even that late, and the guy opened up the door. I was already upstairs and my boyfriend was there about to come up the stairs too, and the guy opened the door and was like kind of aggressive in the way that he talked, saying, "Can you tell your girlfriend to take off her heels when she comes into the apartment?" Basically it was annoying him to sound, and I'm like, dude, it's not even late at night. I live here. You can't tell me to not wear my shoes in my apartment when I enter. It's not like I walk around upstairs with my high heels. Like, who do you think you are? You know, this kind of pissed us off. And my boyfriend said something about, well, can you not smoke over our car because your ashes fall onto our car? He used to smoke over the balcony right on top of our car, and his ashes would fall on. And you know, we don't smoke or anything like this, so it kind of annoyed us. And that was that. Okay, we move out, a smile, and I thought, oh my goodness, it's the same guy. I was actually happy. I was like, bonjour, because normally I'm a really happy person anyway. Well, a friendly person. Happy too, but yeah, I'm a friendly person. So I was actually happy to see that he had a smile, that he could say bonjour and be more pleasant. Okay, let me see. I'm just gonna go in with the more. Oh, let me grab my other palette. So I have it, Profusion again in Siennas. There's a train that passes by, so sorry if that made a loud noise. I'm going to go in with Fearless. It seems a little bit movie color, so I think I'll do that to like match the blush a little bit. Okay, I'll put it on this brush. It's kind of pointed at the top, so it's good for the crease. Okay, so yeah, they almost got into a fight. So yeah, another thing is, because I could only think of a few things that have happened around here. Not right now, because it's pretty much summer vacation, so I don't really see this kid anymore. But for the longest time, there was this teenager that would come in front of our apartment and behind the bushes, because we have a big bush that blocks the road from our parking in the apartment area. And he would just stand out there and smoke his cigarette. And we would see him often, and I felt so bad for this kid, because to me it seemed like he was addicted, clearly, because I said, he's a teenager, why isn't he with friends, hanging out, doing this, just by himself, like trying to get the smokes in for like a good 5-10 minutes. Okay, so yeah, anyways, I'm just gonna blend. I normally don't take this long because this is a little while. For me, it's not really realistic, like every day or in the morning to do your makeup this long, but I can take my time and nowhere to be, because let me tell you what happened. So I was driving on the road to go meet my friend, and I am going around a roundabout, and hold on, I go to change a gear because I have a stick shift car, and my gear will not change my gear. The cables that control where the gears go, they broke. So let me go ahead and continue. I'm gonna take a flatter brush and just put something lighter here. So yeah, I go to I'm gonna try a sparkly shade. I never do sparkly. I'm gonna go for like the light pink here. I never do sparkly, and I wanted to see what it looks like. I am going around this roundabout, changing my gear, and then there's no gear. I cannot accelerate. I can't do anything, so I'm only riding on the power that my car already has. And I'm on a roundabout. Luckily, there was this area to pull into next to this wine cave and an ambulance center place. And I got my car close to this parking space, but it was handicapped. I felt kind of bad about that. But what can I do? What can I do? It's like the only place where I could pull my car in. And then I tried to pull it in even more to the parking space, but my car wouldn't accelerate forward. So I panic. And I call my boyfriend. I'm like, the car won't work, and we seem to keep having problems with this car. But I mean, it's a pretty good car. It's just some things are going wrong with it right now. And while I'm on the phone with him, this guy comes out of nowhere. He's going to the park that's like down the path, and he's like, "Do you know this is handicap?" And I'm like, "How would I not know? Of course, my car is broken." He was like, "Oh, your car is broken." I said, "Yeah, my car is broken. That's why it won't move." I was so annoyed. Duh, I know it's handicap. I mean, whatever. it's like really hot, right? And luckily there was a dealership that had my kind of car. Well, it was of course a dealership of a Corsa car. And it was about a 20-minute walk away. And it was open because this was like around 2 p.m. right? So I get out, I leave a note on the windshield because I don't want anybody else making a big fuss about me being in front of the handicap spot. Even though it's important, I wanted them to know why my car was there. So I found some paper and a pen and I wrote, in French of course, that my car is not working. So that's why it's parked here, but I'm working on getting it out of here. I'm gonna go in with my Rare Beauty under eye illuminator. So I do that, and then I walked 20 minutes to go to the car dealership, and I explained to the people there like what's going on. They were so kind because they were so full. They were so full. They had so many cars I couldn't take anybody else. But you know, I went there and I told them my car isn't working. It's just down the street. Is there anything that you can do to help me? And we were going back and forth about tow trucks, and I had no idea how this works. I don't have a number for a tow truck. It wasn't happening. And finally, a guy, I don't know if he owns it or he just came out. He works there. The manager, he came out and he said, "Okay, I'm gonna go with you to your car, and we're gonna see what's going on with it." So we rode in the car to my car, and he just kind of checked some things. He saw exactly what I was talking about, and somehow we got my car to move. And you can only put it in the second gear though. After that, it's not really drivable. It's not drivable at all. And then he gave me the keys to the car dealership's car. I just loved his personality. He was like very like straightforward. Like, here, take that car. I'll take your car and meet me there. And he was off on the way. And I'm trying to get into this car. I mean, I get nervous about driving other cars because sometimes it takes a little second to get comfortable driving another car. You know, I don't know. Another stick shift car, at least. But this car was really nice. And so I drive my car there, and thank God they were able to take my car, and it's getting fixed this week. But in the meantime, I don't have a car. So I wasn't gonna walk back home, because in order for me to walk back home, it would have taken me at least a good 40 minutes. And there are no sidewalks. It's kind of a busy street and a bit dangerous, so I wasn't gonna really chance it. I didn't even have the proper shoes. Like, I was in sandals. So I waited for my boyfriend. I waited for him for about 3 hours, maybe 3.5 hours. My goodness, it was so long. I walked to a couple stores, got some stuff. Maybe I'll put in a little vlog voiceover thing, because I did take some stuff of it. And I went to go sit in a cafe just to kill some time. And then I went to go sit in the park, and I was in the park for about 2 hours, bored out of my mind. But luckily I found this little library thing where they put books in. So I got myself a book, but I'm not that great in reading French, to be honest with you, and it was just kind of putting me to sleep. But it was a time. And finally he came, and I made it home, and then we had pizza, and now I'm stuck in my home for a couple of days. I don't know when it's gonna be done, but I'm just happy that it didn't happen to me on the highway, because that would have been terrifying to like have my car just stop if I'm getting off at an exit or something like this. Would have been terrible. So at least it happened to me by my house. So yeah, I'm stuck here. I'm just gonna go ahead and contour my face a little bit. Oh, I still have some product on my hand. Hold on. But yeah, I've just been going on walks, hanging out at the house. Well, this happened on today. yeah, that's that. This weekend I have a barbecue coming up. I'm just inviting a couple of friends over for a nice barbecue. And it's gonna be fun. It's my first barbecue in a long time. And the weather is beautiful. They're right by the water. I think it would be a gorgeous time to do a barbecue. And we're gonna maybe play some games and just have a chill time here at the apartment. Just gonna blend this in. Blend. Remember one time I went out to a party and I did my makeup and everything because normally I didn't put it here. And my boyfriend, he looked at me and he was like, oh, let me put it here a little bit. Put a little bit more. He was like, I think you have to blend your makeup. And I was like, what are you talking about? It's like, you just have 2 lines on your chin. I was so embarrassed because I had already talked to a few people. But whatever, it happens. Put a little bit here. My, my last concert was Beyonce. And now the next concert that my friend and I are looking to go to, of course, it's Taylor Swift. I think her concert tickets go on sale maybe in a few days. No, the pre-sale, I think. The train passing by. I think they go on pre-sale in a few days. And she was kind of discussing, okay, how much we're willing to pay because for Beyonce, we just got like the cheapest tickets pretty much. And we were like, I think for the next concert we want to be closer. So she was like, yeah, I'm probably willing to pay a good $300 to be in a nice space to see Taylor Swift. And so we're looking into that when they go on sale. What am I doing? You know what? I'm gonna add a bit of shimmer because why not? Even though I don't need it, like I'm gonna sweat through this, but I'm just playing around here. By the way, I found Daisy. I think in the last video I mentioned. I don't know if I mentioned it, but I lost my cat. She normally goes out on the balcony, and we didn't see her for a day. I was so confused. I was like, where is my cat? Normally it's not abnormal for her to go missing for some hours. Maybe she's like sleeping somewhere or hiding under the sofa or something. But I was like, I haven't seen her all day. And mind you, we've been living here for about a year now, and I never had any problem with her. My cat fell off the balcony, and we're pretty high up, and I was really seeing like the art scene in Leon. It was really cool. And we went to this kind of concert thing with popular artists from around Leon. And it was so fun. I'll show you a picture. They snapped a picture of me. That was so fun. It was just a time and I was like, I just want to go out. I want to have fun for a couple of days. So I just went and stayed by my friend for the weekend. Oh, let me use the brush. Why is this like disappearing? So yeah, I stayed with her for a couple of days and it was really great. I'm gonna do another true crime. I'm gonna film it today actually. It'll probably come out in the next couple of videos or so. On Sid Vicious. He was a rock star back in the 70s. Crazy story. I actually read this one time. I thought it was super interesting to do for true crime. And I think you'll like it even if you don't like rock and whatever. So look out for that. I'm just gonna go in with my lip pencil. My NYX. This is in the color brown and line my lips. I hear people outside on the lake doing jet skis, and I'm so jealous. I wanna do jet skis. It looks so fun. I just would not want to fall into that water because it does not look clean at all. And then I have NYX, what is this? Soft lip cream in the color Leon. And then put that on my lips. I'm gonna try to do some mic brushing for that video. It's just, I used to do the mic brushing, but I think I overdid it. You know, like when you first do something, you don't really exactly know how to do it. And I overdid it, and then, I think it was just a bit distracting, so I just stopped doing it. Let me do my under eyes. But I'm gonna try, oops. I'm just putting a bit in the top. Fun. Oh, Jesus Christ, I'm like